Touchdown, Volunteers.
Alabama back on top of the college football.
Yes, this is the Rocky Road Sports Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our third episode. Loving it. I love the response for the first two. And the first two, the audio was kind of it. We was in Panama, we did it on the fly.
Yeah. We was on vacation.
It was on vacation, so we kind of did it on the fly. So you know the blue walls in the background on the other. Now with the finish, now we back. So we're gonna do the Big Ten preview. The season's coming up, toward the end of July. It's about to be August, and week 0 is upon us. Except for some regular, I think, the other small school starts, early in the year. Well, early in August. But we're about to do the Big Ten preview, all right? So I have a question for you. Is the Big Ten the kings of college football?
The king?
Yeah.
We SEC guys, so we can't ever. But I mean, they got the national champion.
They got the last 2 years too.
Yeah, but I can kings of nah.
Okay.
We still got it.
Okay. I agree with you. I'll go just throw out some facts. Ohio State, Michigan won the last 2 titles. And last year was not good for the SEC. Ohio State beat Texas and Tennessee. Michigan beat Bama. The USC beat Texas A&M. And Illinois beat South Carolina. And so it was not a good year for the SEC versus Big Ten.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Kings for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
How about that?
I was going to say they're having a pretty good 2 years.
Okay.
But until they do what the SEC did, you're not the Kings yet. If they get it this third year, I might have to start.
Conversation.
Yeah. But I agree with you. They're not the Kings. I still think the SEC, I don't want to say Kings either, but I still think we're on top until they do it 3 or 4 times in a row. Then when they do it 3 or 4 times in a row, then I have to give it to them. I have no choice. But they're not the Kings. They're just having a really good 2 years right now. And I'm still mad about that Michigan game, man. Middle we have a competent quarterback. We beat Michigan. We have a competent. You know what? Let me stop.
We got our head by the Buckeyes, but
That was a bad day for us. The SEC was bad last year. Woo! All right. So ESPN released their top 10 that they got going into the season. They got Ohio State number 1, Penn State number 2, Oregon number 3, Michigan number 4, Illinois number 5, Indiana number 6, Iowa number 7, USC number 8, Nebraska 9, and Wisconsin 10. You think the list is valid? You think you change some stuff?
that sounds bad. What was USC?
Yeah, USC 8.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We knew they would have the national champion up top.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
but
I wouldn't move nothing around.
I think Oregon is too high, number 3. I don't think they're gonna have a year they had last year. I just don't. I think it's gonna be Ohio State and Penn State year. And I think Michigan should be 3. And then I think USC is gonna be better than what everybody thinks. Because Lincoln Riley, his offense. I think they're gonna be a way better team than they was last year. That's just me. I just trust Lincoln Riley for some reason. As far as offense, not defense. He can't play he can't coach the liquor defense. But offense,
Defense is non-existent.
But offense, he got that. So I just trust his offense gonna be way better than last year's.
Well, see, I just think he's one of the most overrated coaches in college football. But
Really? No, I know. I won't say overrated. I wouldn't say that. But I do think he get a lot more credit than he deserved. I do think he had, David, you had Mayfield, you had Murray, and then you had Jalen Hurts from 3 years, and then you had old boy Caleb Williams. So you had 4 really good quarterbacks at your disposal. So yeah, you might have a point there. I agree with you. I got you. But I do think he's an offensive genius. He kind of remind me of Lane Kiffin in a way to me. And then Because I mean, many teams don't really play defense either. But when it comes to offense, you can't knock it. Yeah. So that's how I feel about the Wilson route. But all right. Next question. Should Ohio State be the favorite? And I'm gonna read their schedule off before you answer that. Should they be the favorite to win the Big Ten? And I'm gonna read their schedule. All right. They play Texas at home. That's the first game of the year for them. They play.
I'm very interested.
Yeah,
We're
gonna talk more about it. They play Grambling State. They play the University of Ohio, Washington, Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin, Penn State, Purdue, UCLA, Rutgers, and Michigan. So Penn State, I'm talking about smart Big Ten anyway. Penn State, Michigan, I don't know, Michigan how they go. Remember, Michigan beat them last year, and they shouldn't have beat them last year. But Michigan beat last year. So it'd be like Michigan to me, Penn State, maybe Washington. I don't know. So you see any losses on that schedule?
They definitely lose Michigan.
You think so?
Yo.
Where's that this year? It's gonna be at Ohio State.
Yeah. Michigan gonna beat the fuck out of again. And they losing to Texas.
Okay.
I think Texas gets them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Penn State gets them.
Okay. I think Texas. I see maybe one loss on the schedule, and I think it's gonna be the Penn State. But let's get to the top 5 games in the Big Ten. I want to get to that Texas. So their top 5 games of the year that they're expecting to be the most important games of the year. ESPN. We got Texas at Ohio State, Michigan at Oklahoma, Oregon at Penn State at Ohio State, and Ohio State at Michigan. That Ohio State Texas game, that game kind of, I don't know. Like,
I'm intrigued. Mainly because I know we're talking about Big Ten right now.
Yeah.
Arch. I think that kid's gonna be special. And I want to see what he does in this type of game.
I also want to. I want this SEC versus Big Ten. Everybody, especially when we did our preview for the SEC, they had Texas at number 1.
Yeah.
And then this one, they have Ohio State at number 1.
Yeah.
And we already talking about this Big Ten SEC clash. And you got the 2 teams that they think should be the number 1 teams in their conference going at each other. So that game right there is going to set the tone to me for the rest of the year.
I agree.
So I want Texas to win, but I don't know if Archman is ready for it. That's the only thing. But I think I know he'd be good enough.
Yeah.
I just don't think going in that environment, and even though it's a morning game, so let's talk about that too. That's a morning game. It's like a noon
kid.
I think so. Which is stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. But yeah.
That should be a prime time.
So I don't know. But Michigan at Oklahoma.
Very, very interesting matchup.
Yeah, you got 2 teams. They're kind of rebuilding, new coaches.
I'm talking about Arch. Michigan has a true freshman quarterback, Bryce Underwood.
Mm-hmm.
He flipped from LSU.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna be special, and I'm expecting him. He gonna be starting from the jump. That kid's gonna be special. So that.
Yeah, I see some highlights.
Yeah. He's the truth.
Yeah, LSU was bad as crap.
He's the truth.
Like they're talking about even firing the coach over there. I know that bad over there.
He was in state.
I know.
And he still got flipped. Yeah, I'll be mad too.
I've seen some people like talking about firing Brian Kelly. I'm like, but I get it, but come on. Oregon at Penn State. Again, I don't think Oregon's going to be as good. Maybe I'll be wrong. Dan Lanning, he's a great defensive coach. This is calling hard. So I don't know. He had Dylan Gabriel. He's going to the NFL. So I don't know what his team look like. I know his defense probably going to be pretty good. Like I said, he built some defenses at Georgia. I don't know what the offense going to look like.
I hear you. I kind of agree. I don't think they're going to be as good.
Like the number one team, you know, I don't see that. Well, I don't see that. And they had a pretty easy schedule. So they only had to beat Ohio State. And I think they did beat Michigan. No, did they play? I don't think they played Michigan last year. Oregon did. Did they?
I don't think so.
I don't think they did. I think Ohio State their two big games, Ohio State and Boise State. And they barely walked out of the game with those
They
games.
should have lost that Boise State.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Penn State, Ohio State. Again, that's the game I'm looking forward to. You say you got Penn State winning that game?
I can see it. I think they're going to be better, man. I really like their quarterback.
Yeah. If it wasn't at Ohio State, I would agree with you. But it's at Ohio State. That's the only thing. Yeah.
And you know what? Their coach, what's his name? Penn State coach? He just does not win big games, man.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay.
Yeah. James Franklin. He just does not win big games.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. Ohio State and Michigan. Dude, I swear.
I'm telling you,
dude, no way Michigan about to be Ohio State. I said that last year too, though. And you see what happened. But it was at Michigan. This one at Ohio State.
They beat them the year before at Ohio, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. It should have been 2 years in a row. Yeah, it's 2 years in a row. Mm-hmm. But that's the Michigan they won the championship, though. That's what I'm saying. That year, they won the championship. They went through everybody. Last year, they shouldn't have beat Ohio State. I don't know how that happened.
It's the same thing like Auburn with y'all. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is right.
It does not matter. And I think Michigan has their number. I think they get them again. I think the Buckeyes don't do it again.
If it was Ohio State win that championship, I think they would have fired right now. If he would have won that championship, they would have fired right now. He was out of there. Yeah. He was out of there. So
he was out of there.
Yeah, he would thank God he won the championship.
Because Jim Harbaugh was going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Until he finally broke through.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Last but not least, does the Big Ten win it all this year?
No.
I don't got to win either. I got the SEC. I got the SEC winning.
I agree.
On the what team? I got the SEC winning it. And how many teams do you think the Big Ten gets to the playoff?
I'll say 2.
Really? So we got Penn State, Ohio State? I got 3. I got Ohio State, Penn State. I'm telling you, man, USC gonna make a run. And we're gonna come back to this episode. What I'm saying, and he's gonna get out in the first round, but he don't do nothing. He don't ever get out the first round or anything. But he's gonna be like a 11 or 12 seed, and they're gonna barely make it. But I got that. And
I do think Michigan is gonna surprise people. I think they're gonna be better than what people think.
Yeah, I mean, what they were 9-4 last year. Yeah. So they're gonna be better than 9-4. That's a playoff team, right?
They might be. They gonna be them. You know what? Make it 3 teams.
So Michigan, Ohio State, and Penn State. Okay. And then who makes the Big Ten championship game? I got Ohio State and USC. I'm high on USC. I'm sorry. I'm high on USC. I'm high on Trojan.
I don't know why, but
okay. I told you why. Lincoln Riley.
I don't understand that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, college football. I think I'm contradict myself.
Go ahead. They do it on ESPN and all other channels every day. Go ahead.
You said Ohio State.
I said Ohio State USC. But they don't do debate no more.
I go Ohio State.
State bet. All right, man. So that was our Big Ten preview. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. I seen somebody comment on the SEC one. And he told us everything we said was wrong.
We're not perfect.
We'll see at the end of the season if we're wrong or not wrong. We'll see. But
This will be you can come back to it and
I'm coming back to USC. I'm saying I'm coming back to it. I'm coming back to it. So like, come subscribe. I'm still cool.
Jay Matt.
Hey man, we out.
Peace.